Good morning, ballooners. Turn our skybox stage, center stage, out on the balloon field. We have a demonstration for you from Lake Havasu City Black Belt Academy. We will have the master of the academy, Sabunia Mark Fresh, will be narrating as they are going through some moves here. So please enjoy.
Thank you, and very warm welcome on this Saturday in Lake Havasu City. What we do is traditionally line up, offer a spirit of Taekwondo, and then we will begin. So, and clubbers, Kuyut, Pinye! Sangam spirit of Taekwondo. Ready? Begin. Sir. Practice the spirit of Taekwondo with courtesy for fellow students, loyalty to my instructors, and respect for my juniors and seniors. Sir. Kuyut, Pinye! ATA. We are a Korean martial art, and you've heard just about all of the Korean that we know. Chariot, that come to attention, Kunye, is a bow. What we'd like to begin with is one of our beginning forms of three things that we study. Forms, which is a memorization, self-defense, and sparring techniques, or one step. We're going to rearrange a little bit to help some of our white belts, which is what you begin with. White means that there's no knowledge yet. You are a blank slate, ready to absorb all of the knowledge of becoming a black belt, which is more than just clothing. So, let us begin. Kuyut, Kunye, Junbi for white belt form. On my count, there's 18 moves, 9 in one direction and 9 in the other. And 1, we step forward and high block. 2, reverse punch. 3, and number 2 front kick. 4, a low bar. 5, we step forward and punch. 6, turn to an inner forearm block, and for those ones we call it a muscle block. 7, side kick. 8, knife hand strike. 9, punch him in the nose. And then we're going to begin on the other side. 1, step forward and high block. 2, reverse punch. 3, a number 2 front kick down into a low block. Step forward and punch. And number 6, turn and inner forearm block. 7, a number 3 side kick. 8 into a knife hand. And number 9 for 18. Step forward and punch him in the nose. Fire roll. That means go back to ready. Awesome job. Very, very good. And okay, we're going to have our white belts come off for a moment here. We're going to do one of our more advanced memorized forms, which is red belt. Chung Jung. Oh, we're going to do blue belt. Imwa. BJ. Okay, yeah, count it. Okay. Kuyut, Kunye, Junbi for blue belt form. And this will be synchronized, but we haven't practiced this particular move. And begin. A low X. Twin upset punch. Number 1, jump front kick. Upward elbow strike. Punch. Turn. Knife hand. Reach hand low block. Hook kick, round kick. Back fist. Knife hand strike. Step towards the knife hand. Step out. Twin low X. Upset punch. Number 3, jump, front kick, upward elbow strike, point, punch jump, upset bridge hand, knife hand, low block, hook kick, round kick, back fist, knife hand strike, step towards the knife hand, turn, low knife hand strike, one side kick, hook kick, double knife hand block, unwind to a square block, chamber, upset knife hand strike, chamber again, and a front punch to the belly, head grab, grab their head, introduce their head to your knee, step out, I'm the winner, step forward into a knife hand low block, right side, number 1 side kick, number 3 hook kick, double knife hand block, unwind to a square block, chamber, upset knife hand strike, chamber again, grab, punch, head grab, knee strike, step out,
Great
now it's
opportunity
over,
to see up close and personal how
Barrow,
neat this process is. You get a ticket over by the
14,
tent at the balloon ride
2 moves,
canopy.
and that.
Over by the big VIP
And we're going to have our
tent.
blue belt step on.
There's
We
a
are
canopy
going
with
to
balloon ride
form
tickets and get
the
an opportunity
last
to go up in a
color
feather
belt
balloon
form
and
of
check it
9
all out.
belts.
No waiting, do
Red
it
belt,
now.
Chung Jung Ejang. Again, Ejang is 2 and 3. June B for red belt form. Ready, begin. This is a tension square block in a back stance. Another tension square block. Step together. A low block reverse punch. Repeated. 2 kicks. In a punch. Oh, set punch. Palm heel. Front kick. Oh, back elbow strike. Square block. Jump to a square block. Jump round kick. Double outer forearm block. Low knife hand. Up. Set bridge hand. Round kick. Side kick. And inner forearm block. Upset. Front. Palm heel. Front kick. Elbow strike. Square block. Jump to a square block. Jump round kick. Double outer forearm block. Oh, knife hand. Block. Upset bridge hand. Hook kick round kick. Punch bridge hand. Low X. Get away. Out. Do one more time. And Barrow. Let's hear it. This is 46 moves. American Taekwondo was introduced 46 years ago, and 9 is a magic number, so we have 9 color belts, 9 degrees of black belt. You just saw 46 moves. The first degree black belt form has 81 moves. Second degree is 82. And let's see, here, we're going to demonstrate second degree black belt. This is the 82 moves. And June B for Jim John. And begin. form might be described as a choreographed fight against an invisible opponent. And what we want to demonstrate is that some of the moves that we use in our memorized or choreographed forms are helpful also on the street or in the back alley or in the school play yard in self-defense. So what we'd like to do is maybe show some of the breakaways for the little ones, and we have, there's some difference in things. So, we're going to, no gender inequality here. We're going to have Miss Landoni attempt to punch the black belt. And he did a 9 block and subdued her. Okay, thank you so much. We should maybe do that one in slow motion and over here. We'll go towards the blue. We'll look towards the blue thing. That's only to prevent grass stains from accumulating. And at this point, he has the attacker in a submission point. All right, thank you so much. Mrs. Fresh, you're going to be the bully and attack some of these young men here. Okay, if you can see, a typical situation might be a young one, an abduction, where an older adult would try to take a child and snatch him. So, a wrist grab. The youngster twists away from the opposable thumb and runs to someone, yelling. We encourage yelling, being loud in order to prevent it. Don't go quietly into the night. Go with the fight. So we're going to show another student break away. He does a stun. He yells, and then as she chases him, he runs away. At white belt, where you have very little knowledge, the idea is to break away, confuse or otherwise gaze your opponent, your attacker, say, I did something, I'm away from you, goodbye. And we recommend looking for someone older, especially someone in uniform, policeman, fireman, UPS driver, mailman, or a family, okay? Because that would be the easiest way to find help for them. Okay, now sometimes they're going to grab your shirt. And in this case, we pledge allegiance, securing the attacker's hand so that we can strike the radial nerve, and then go ahead and punch twice in the nose, bringing tears to the eyes, and then again running again for help. Oh, we have another volunteer. This is a situation where an older person, someone bigger, is grabbing the shirt or the lapel, strike that medial nerve. It's going to stun. Hit the nose. The nose, as many of you know, is very sensitive. You're going to just bring tears to the eyes of the receiver of the blow to the nose. All right, here he is. Come with me. No way! Take that. I'm out of here. And again, running to someone large for safety. And let's see. Yes, there are some other attacks. All right.
Come on, I'm not attacking.
Oh, I'm going to have Mr.
I know, it feels better hurting a guy than nothing.
All right, here we go. This is a one-hand shoulder grab from behind. Oh, I don't want any trouble. Lock him up, bring him down. Don't look at me. Don't look at me.
The other way. Other way.
Force him. if you'll practice, there's a reason to have that head turn because it's much harder to get up. Okay, again, a one-hand grab from behind. I don't want any trouble. The hands are up. Knee strike to the common perineum. You're putting into an arm bar, causing a lot of strain. Let's see, can we try that one in slow motion and demonstrate what's happening? He's being, oh, I don't want any trouble. He turns and locks up the arm. He's going to strike the common perineum, collapsing the knee. He's grabbing the arm and the wrist, bringing tension into an arm bar, and telling his attacker, don't look at me.
Don't look at me.
And if he doesn't turn away, he puts some more pressure on the wrist until he complies. At this point, Mr. Billings tried to get up. As you're going to see there, okay, with looking the other direction, try to get up. Okay, look this way. There's something about the physics and the physiology of the body that little last move of turning away makes it much more difficult for the person on the bottom to be able to break away. Awesome. And who's next here? Oh, I want to try one variation on that.
What he's going to do, just 1 second, he's going to grab me from behind and try to. Okay. Yeah. So we'll do this in slow motion. Oh, really? I would then take him to the ground. So you have to kind of watch somebody's going to hit you with that.
All right, we now have the big bully trying to grab the little kid. He's got some other... you can see why we wanted to bring them out. You want your attacker to think twice about attacking anybody else. So when you take him to the ground, you actually do want to hurt someone who's attacking you. But in practice, we try to restrain from hurting fellow students. There are accidents that happen once a decade, but not usually too bad. One more time. Okay, a two-hand lapel grab. Pump him up, whoa. And he's going down to the ground. And at this point, hold that pose for a moment, just relax. Good. But what you see, what we're applying here is not a chokehold. It's called the lateral vascular neck restraint. What essentially we would be doing would be blocking the flow of blood to the person on the ground. And within 7 or 8 seconds applied properly, the attacker would be unconscious. In a few more seconds, the attacker would be waiting for the medical examiner. So, thank you. What we're going to do is we're going to give the big guy an opportunity to defend himself against an older guy.
Okay, see how I'm trying to be menacing to this guy. Yeah? What are you going to do about it? In slow motion, you can see the physics of that.
1, 2, test 1, 2,
Yeah.
1, 2.
Grabs the wrist. Grabs the other hand. And now what he's done is notice that my arm bends towards me, but he's pushing it out, and I can't, so that as he will attack further, I'm in the ground. So it doesn't matter, it's leverage. Sure. Okay. All right. Okay.
All righty, we have here we have a defense against a stick. Oh, you know who the smallest man on the street is? The guy from whom you just took a stick. All right, we now have another attack and a defense. Someone from behind putting a choke. And we'll try that one in slow motion again so you can see that. You see how it works. Now we're going to demonstrate some of the techniques. A elbow, sneak under, a kick to the knee, arm bar, and she likes to sneak that little elbow in. Another attack. There's an attempt at a throw. We're trying to take advantage of the blue mat. And boom! Kick to the back of the head to finish that up. What we often do to demonstrate power is we practice breaking things like rebreakable plastic boards. Okay. And as we're getting the boards together, we're going to demonstrate one of our other beginning forms, yellow belt form, song. To be for yellow belt form. And begin.
They're actually selling a balloon box for you and your family to be the first time they're in the balloon field here today. Don't be absolutely free. Our walk-in balloon, this is the balloon that is laying on its side. And you can walk right inside that balloon and see exactly how those things work. So a big balloon laying on its side over by the gigantic American flag lifted up to the fire truck. So please just take advantage of everything there. The vendor booths are open, the food court is open, the beer cart is ready to rock. We're going to have a great day here at the Havasu Balloon Festival and Fair.
And Barrow. Thank you, Stephen and Mr. Billing. All right, what we're going to do is we're going to demonstrate technique and power against boards. The different colors represent different tensile strengths. So the white board is the easiest, and it's for the beginners. At this point, we're going to do a hammer fist. See, all the way through this one. You're going to come down and hit somebody right on that black tape. Arr! Give it a yell. Awesome job. All right, Steven. You'll do the orange board.
Hey folks, by the way, I just want to make mention that
palm heel. Great strike to the nose.
the balloon field on the far west end of the balloon field.
All right.
We have Betty.
And here we
She is
go.
a 95-year
Keep hitting until it breaks.
fighter pilot, and she does this great strikes at 10 and noon. You've only got about 5 minutes. Let's get on over there. Any of you who would like to see Betty's presentation, she is a World War II fighter pilot, and she's one of the very few that's still here to be able to tell her story. She's 95 years old.
And that time we can, pick someone.
You see a crowd starting to gather around there. Let's go see Betty. 10 o'clock show.
Palm heel. Woohoo! All right. Who's next? Elbows, knees, all those kinds of things are good. Hooray. Okay, green board there. Oh, you can do blue board. All right. Elbow. Awesome job. There's anybody that thinks that's nothing.
Hey! Come on, kid.
Okay, would you stand and try to break that over your knee? No, you're going to turn it this way. And this, no, hold it. We're going to try to break that up over your knee. Okay? One more time. Okay. All right. Again. Come on, break that. All right, that's okay. You can try it. All right.
He just wanted to show you it was hard to do.
That's pretty hard.
Stand up. See what I did? Okay, toss that. Woo! What? All right. So that's really.
That board is not an easy board to break.
Oh.
Okay. And what I did was a speed break, which this is hard. You know, just to show the techniques of what. No, black. Okay. Who's there? What? Come on.
Oh, there you are. Are you ready to break your board? Okay.
And this is going to be an axe kick.
Hey!
All right. Keep doing. Here we go. He wants to break another board.
He hasn't broken one yet. Come on, Mr.
Here we
Pete.
go. Ooh. Keep going. Yeah, yeah. Break that board. All right. We teach persistence. Pilsung is a Korean word for that. And hammer fist on a board. The green is the equivalent of a 1-inch thick number 2 pine board, 12 inches. The brown is almost 2 boards. The black is 2 1/4 boards. Uh-huh. Do that. It might break the microphone. There we go. Board breaking is fun. Okay? And it can be relatively safe. You know, if you don't do stupid things. Oh, elbow strike. Elbow strike.
Right.
Hammer throw.
Right. Right.
Harder.
We're going to give him an opportunity here.
Hit it hard.
There we go.
Okay.
And here we go again with the white ball. Ah! Ah! Yeah! There we go! High five! Woo! Awesome job. Okay. Can I borrow the pad just a second?
Okay. Who's going to do a weapon? Haven't done this one in a while, but. Okay.
Where are the songs?
Huh? All righty. I don't want to start it.
Okay. Here we go. Okay. Some of the dexterity that's needed in order to maintain range of motion comes from working with different weapons. Traditionally, centuries and centuries ago, only the nobility or the priests were able to study self-defense and martial arts. So
Which weapon are we doing first? Sanjwang?
dark side of the martial arts would be the bandits that would come and raid and steal from the peasants, the farmers. So they had to improvise with various working tools and turn them into weapons. Now, Mr. Billings, demonstrate the position if you were carrying 2 pails of water, that you've got that stick over your shoulders. You know, the stick, you know, you're balancing water, you're carrying it from the river back home, and all of a sudden, the samurai come and they are going to cause problems, so you drop the water and you begin fighting with the only thing that you have on you, and that is the tool, otherwise called a staff.
Steve, get out of the way.
Good. Hold on just a second.
So you can see that there are a number of things that can be done using a stick, or just a stick. Could be a broom handle, shovel handle. Another of the tools that were used in the rice fields, which is the sickle, the side. You would grab a handful of rice, use the inside of the blade to cut, and Mrs. Landoni is going to demonstrate the sang knot form. She'll be doing a series of stabs and cuts and blocks. Bravo. Okay, another of the tools that was used on the Orient to remove rice from the stalk is the 2 sticks on a rope. In Japanese, nunchuck. In Korean, sanjabang. Okay, we're going to see if we can choreograph this together. This is the first single sanjabang form. Chuyat, Kunye, and Chunbi for your form. Sicha. .360 rolls, a V. The lasso, the flippy thing we call it. Helicopter, an X strike. Faro. Okay, if you'll give Mr. Billings the other one, if you would just demonstrate the double triangles and a few things. Sometimes you have 2, and they look kind of cool. This helps develop coordination as well as timing and things of that sort. So it's from a practical standpoint, you're not really going to find some sanjabongs sitting around, but you might find a telephone. Well, an old phone that has a cord on it, if they still make those, and something of that sort. So it gives the student an opportunity to compete, as well as develop flexibility, range of motion, improve dexterity, and sometimes you can practice for hours and hours to develop actual muscles. So, if we're going to be around for a while answering any questions, but thank you so much. We're going to line up and bow out. So, students, let's line up.
Sir.
Ladies and gentlemen, don't forget that we've got a lot of great entertainment on the main stage near the beer garden as well. Wonderful deal going. We've got a karate demonstration on the balloon field. We've got entertainment in the tent out on the in the beer garden. We got the food vendors up. We have got stuff going on everywhere. So join in the fun, ladies and gentlemen.
And students, period. Kunye! Sangham spirit of Taekwondo, ready, begin. Sir, I shall live with perseverance in the spirit of Taekwondo, having honor with others, integrity within myself, and self-control of my actions. Sir, period. Kunye! ATA, base the high-ranking student. Period. Kunye! Face to front. Demonstration dismissed. One to Monio.
And thank you to Mark Fresh and the Lake Havasu City Black Belt Academy.
Why did your body hurt?
Huh? Why does my body hurt? Well, I was going out way too fast and I was thinking about the ridge. Staff on this.
I don't want to stop it. I'll let Mister. I know.
That's not part of the second degree, you know? I have never learned any of that form.
It's kind of cheesy and expensive, so I don't like it. But the drills are cool, and then the form, if you know the drills really well, it's like a 3, 7, 4, 5, 6, 3, 3, 4.
Get some balloons.
So,
Good job.
Yeah, no.
the drills aren't like, the number 7 is double triangles,
Yeah.
and number 4 is in, out, in.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh no, don't do that.